G'day everybody, welcome back to Valheim, where we are about to face off with Modor for the second time. Now, I wouldn't say that Modor killed us, because, let's be fair, it was all of the wolves that ganged up on us, as usual. That is the biggest problem about being in the mountains, to be honest, so hopefully things go a little bit better for us this time. Now, arguably, we're not in the mountains anymore. Hopefully Modor doesn't mind, you know, chasing us down all the way down here in the meadows. This place is so dark. Oh god. There she is. Alright. So, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit difficult to see what I'm doing here. And I'm not entirely sure this is maybe the best idea, to fight Modor while it's so dark. I can't remember, it's been a few days, guys, since I've returned back to Valheim, but I can't remember exactly whether or not it's getting dark, or if it's a reasonable hour, if you know what I'm saying. It seems like there's a lot of enemies that are just spawning all the time. Oh, what the hell was that? We got a new build piece, apparently. I'm not entirely sure what that was, but hopefully we can check it out. Oh, yeah, okay, so we are in the vicinity of Modor, and apparently as soon as that happens, it just gets super dark. Again, I'm hoping Modor will come out here, but if not, then maybe fighting Modor on the mountain is what we have to do, because at least you'd be able to see it a little bit better, you know, with the snow around. But maybe, just maybe I can coax it around. Just really having trouble seeing where I'm going. So I'm just gonna see if I can light a torch here and actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so Modor's just over there. I'm not going to bother with trying to attack it just yet, because I feel like that's a little bit pointless. Let me just take a look here. Okay, so if I can just swing around this way and continue to lure Modor out to... I'm going to take it to this side here. Maybe not so close to the portal, if possible, because I don't want the portal to get destroyed, obviously. Alright, let's consume something else here. Now, if we fail this time around to try and defeat Modor, I am gonna retreat and plan something a little bit different here. So, sure, we've got a few arrows to work with, but I'm not entirely sure if fire arrows are the best arrows that we have at the moment. Perhaps we need to look into a few other types of arrows. And maybe with some better arrows, we might have a bit more of a chance. I'm not entirely sure where Modor's gone to, but... Okay. Somewhere here. I wonder if perhaps maybe it doesn't go further away from the mountain. That could be a thing. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where Modor's gone off to be honest. It's here somewhere. It's just so dark, I can't tell what's what. Oh, okay. There it is. Could it be getting stuck on trees and stuff? Because I do want to just try and attract it to come this way. Doesn't seem to want to move. Okay, this is feeling really cheap. And if this is all Modor's gonna do, with 100 arrows, I should be able to defeat it, but I wouldn't feel proud about defeating it though. You know what I mean? Okay, now this feels a little bit more like it. Okay, let's just make sure that we know where we're going. And not entirely sure where it's gone off to. Okay, so it was actually night all this time. So I'm hoping that things will start improving, or we might be able to see what we're doing a little bit more. Again, I can't exactly tell what's going on right now with Modor. I think we might be getting a little bit further away. Oh god, alright. Like a surprise attack there. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, just gonna try and put in a few arrows just so that we can prevent it from recovering too much HP, you know? Yeah, okay. So I think Modor's thing is literally spawning other enemies in the area. And that's why my strategy is to go away from the mountains, because the wolves are the toughest things to deal with. I don't mind dealing with grey dwarves and stuff. Okay, so we've got a little bit more of an open space here. This is where I'm sort of hoping we can deal with Modor, if it actually follows us, that is. Yeah, it's done quite a bit of recovery already, which is a shame. And it is also spawning like tougher enemies. I've noticed 1-star enemies everywhere as we're fighting Modor. Can you call this actual fighting? We've been just escaping for the time being. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Come on, give me your dragon breath. Okay, good. Yeah, it doesn't seem to hit too hard, to be honest. Maybe that's thanks to our constant upgrading of all of our armor. Just gonna get rid of some of these trees so we can actually let Modor sort of move around without getting stuck too much. Because, yeah, I was just sort of planning to fight it in this small patch here where we've got less trees. Yes, very good. Okay, nice. We've lured it to where we want. Now it's just about the fight. I guess there are still quite a few trees here getting in the way. Just gonna want to keep an eye out on our food situation. Ow. You know what, guys? I completely forgot about healing meads as well. But with any luck, hopefully we won't need it. As long as we're really careful about what we do. As long as we don't stray into the mountain, I think we'll be okay. One thing that I think is happening is that there's a lot of jankiness with this boss. I feel it doesn't exactly know what it's doing when there's too much stuff in the area, too many things in the way. Not the best AI, I suppose. And you know what? That's where we have to capitalize, I think. Okay, it's actually moving a lot better now that we're in the meadows. Wrong weapon. Things are looking good, almost halfway. It is taking us a while though. But I think we're gonna get there. Okay, I feel like we might also be straying a little bit too close into the mountains there, so just gonna keep that in mind and perhaps not get too close to Modor at this point. Maybe we'll just put in a few arrows in him. Or her, rather. Again, seems to be getting stuck on stuff. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take the terrain difference issues. Alright. Yeah, you know, I am really, really glad that I decided to leave the mountains as we're fighting Modor, because this would be infinitely harder with so many wolves or golems around. And you know, I don't know if this is like the right strategy that most people follow to try and draw Modor out, but it seems like a good one, a good thing to do, you know. Okay, exciting here, guys. We are almost there. As long as I don't stuff things up at the very last minute. Okay, so the terrain's a little bit uneven here, so I'm just a little bit concerned about that. Yes, one more. Nice. Modor's in tears. What? Please tell me that we actually defeated it, because... oh, nice. This looks like a really cool trophy, actually. So... alright, so we're gonna have to make some space for these things. Dragon Tears. 5 out of 50. It appears to be some kind of resource. And, I wonder if fighting Modor is the only way for us to get these Dragon Tears. Have 10 out of that fight. Anyway. Let's chuck that out, and... yeah, I mean... got plenty of stuff to maybe just take back with us. I mean, nothing super exciting. There's a lot of resources that we've left in the forests around here. But I'm not super desperate. So, cool. Modor defeated, guys. Happy about that. I only died once, and not really because of Modor herself. So, I don't know what we need to sort of take out of that, really. I was expecting a little bit more of a difficult fight, but perhaps maybe we did strategize quite well with trying to lure it into the meadows. I just felt that as soon as we arrived in the meadows, no additional adds or other enemies spawned. So that was probably the best thing about that fight. If we continue to fight in the Black Forests or even the mountains, I think we would have had a much harder time. Right, so luckily this is something that we can teleport with, so that's good. The only thing we really need to do now is just make our way home, and yeah, I mean, look, the next thing is exploring the plains, right? I mean, I assume that's the direction that we need to take ourselves, but as I've mentioned in previous episodes, I think this is where we want to start slowing things down again and getting the home organized once and for all. So that's the plan. Do we want to sail there, or do we want to use the portal? I mean, would there be any reason for us to come back here? Maybe to gather all of that silver? Potentially. Are there other places we can find silver that's a little bit closer? I'm not sure. There are like actual caves and stuff that we've seen, and I think this is not the only frost cave. I think there might be another frost cave around this side. So it might not be a bad idea to have a portal in this vicinity. And yeah, I mean, it does mean though that we will have to sail back with silver, which means getting silver is going to be even harder. But anyway, let's just use the portal for now. I was sort of thinking about whether or not I just want to destroy the portal and sail back home, but maybe we shouldn't rush into that decision. Righto. I'm not entirely sure if anything unlocked from our battle with Modor and picking up these tiers, actually. I wasn't really paying attention. But, just try and put stuff away. Got more stones. And we're gonna need all those stones anyway. Very, very soon. Right. We now have a stack of boar meat, so I don't know about keeping more boar meat when we do find it. These dragon tears, yeah, I have no idea what we're going to use these for. I'm just gonna have a look at some of our crafting options. An artisan table. Now, what would that do, I wonder? Well, it doesn't really cost that much, so should we just check it out? I mean, what the hell is an artisan table? I'm just sort of also thinking about where... Hey! Why is there a Grey Dwarf Brute in here? Maybe we need a... I think we might need one of these here. Just to prevent things from spawning in. Maybe on this side. Yeah, that's weird. Probably not the best that I'm using fire arrows for this, but... Okay, I won't continue. Okay. So that was kind of an interesting fight. I feel like I had probably more stress dealing with what's his name? This guy here, the Elder. I feel like the Elder was a bit more challenging. Even once you knew what to do, it was quite a challenging fight. Whereas Modor, not so much. Do we want to store our good foods? I think that's probably a good idea. And maybe we should use other stuff. You know what? That's alright. Let's keep the potion there just in case. Why can't we make sausages? Oh yes, we need thistle. Forgot about the thistle. It's been a while. Okay, good. Alright, and Modor trophy, of course, we are going to keep and hopefully hang up somewhere. Gotta find a nice spot for it. I'll keep it there for now. Alright, so, artisan table. Let's get that in. And... okay, look at all of the gears and stuff like that. Interesting. Wooden missile, stone oven. What? Spinning wheel, windmills. What? Okay. There's just so much stuff. Alright. So, was that the only thing, the only new thing that we could make? And look at that, it's a blast furnace. A windmill. I wonder what it makes. Spinning wheels. Okay, so a lot of these things need to be within the vicinity, though, of the artisan table when we construct it, so just got to keep that in mind. Crystal walls, yeah, we haven't exactly used the crystal walls yet. Doesn't look like there's anything new when it comes to building pieces. Yeah, I think we've seen all of this before. Treasure chest. Okay, interesting. That'd be kind of nice to have next to the bed instead of, you know, just a normal chest. Just make things look a little bit fancy. Yes, we do have the cartography table, and I remember this is, you know, some multiplayer thing. But it sort of looks cool, so I do want to get another why is it so hard to say? Cartography table. Bloody hell. I do want to get one of those for the house. But anyway, so do I want to start focusing on getting some of these things up? I mean, we seem to have a lot of the ingredients for these things, so I don't see why not. The blast furnace, though, will this be able to smelt all of the usual ores and stuff that I currently have? Because if so, that's great. It's more like an upgraded version of the smelters. Maybe. Maybe not. We've got 2 smelters going, right? So I can always, like, remove one, put this one down and see what it does. And then there's a windmill, which I'm not entirely sure what the windmill will do. Perhaps maybe make some ingredients for us to start eating even better foods. Spinning wheel. Alright. Tell you what, guys. Yes, very exciting times, but I think I need to focus on actually getting our storage up. Talked about storage for a very long time, and now's the time. Now's the time that I actually commit. So let's do it. Alright, I think the first order of things is just making sure that we've got level soil. So let's actually do that. Dragon Tears. Maybe I just gonna chuck Dragon Tears somewhere here for the time being. Got too many pieces of wood here. Let's just drop that for a second as well. And yeah, we've got a few bits and pieces weighing us down, but that's okay. Alright, so chuck that there. And actually, before I forget and we do get into any form of fighting, just repair everything. Rightio. So, how do we want to do this? We're probably going to have to add some soil. So maybe I do want to carry a few rocks with me. So maybe something like that. And from here... yeah, I sort of want the soil to almost get up to this height, really. And sort of come down a little bit on the sides. So... let's try our best here. And let's just add some soil. I'm definitely going to have to fix what's going on inside. We'll get to that. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where those coals came from, but I'll take it. Probably added a little bit too much on this side, maybe. It's probably looking like horrendous inside. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, so this doesn't look too bad. I probably want a little bit more soil on this side. Might need some more stones. And we're gonna need even more stones when we actually start building, so there's definitely gonna need, be a need for stone mining. Okay, let's just work with that for now. And Yeah, we'll bastardize any of the soil later, after the structure is actually built. So, the plan was to do a circular, sort of almost tower-looking thing at the very back here. Now, I'm not entirely sure if it would be like a half circle or a full circle. I'm thinking of going for a half circle, or 3/4 of a circle or something like that, attached to the back of the house here. So yeah, that's sort of the plan. I'm just not entirely sure how to go about doing that. And I didn't plan for the fight with Modor to go so quickly. I thought we would be fighting an entire episode, maybe even dying, and needing to come back. So I haven't exactly reviewed any techniques to make circular structures, but I'm always happy to give it another crack. See how we go. So we need to definitely work out, you know, where we are when it comes to, you know, the exact center of the circle. If I'm not mistaken, that's how we do it. I think we can probably go a little bit bigger. So here. And yeah, something like that. Okay. So, with that in place, now it's a matter of trying to connect the first ground layer of brick walls or stone walls. And I'm definitely going to be making a few more stone steps leading up to this area, guys, because at the moment, obviously, we're just sort of running up here on all of the slopes, but hopefully it'll be easier next time once things are done. There also needs to be some kind of a doorway that leads into this next room, which will be obviously on the next level. I'm just sort of considering as well, where do we have the entry point? We might actually need to build some stairs that lead up to storage. It could potentially happen in this room, maybe. Or I wonder if we could do a stairwell that leads into the tower. Potentially. Maybe we're gonna have to sort of come back to that. It's a little bit harder to get back up there though from here. Let's just run around. Okay, so we need the stone cutting table. I forget where we left the stone cutting table last time. Or we may have decided not to even leave it out. Well, if that's the case, we're gonna need to grab some iron. Unless it's sitting somewhere in here. I don't think it is. Alright. Let's make a new one. Got some iron, which is good. And yeah, I think we have everything else. So let's do it. Let's pop this in. Okay, now ah, yes. Great. Yes, yes. I remember the death trap situation that we had many episodes ago. Alright. Let's go in and... just add that back. Okay, so something like that. I'm not entirely sure if we'll make it with just 2x1 pieces. I mean, sorry, yeah, 2x1 pieces. I don't know if that's entirely feasible. But it looks like it might actually get there with 2x1 pieces. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. Making those curves, again, is still a bit of a challenge for me, guys. I'm not 100% sure how to do it consistently every single time. Oh no, I ate the wrong thing there. That's right, it's only onion soup. We can make plenty of more onion soups. Let's have a sleep. Get rid of the night a little bit. Okay. I'm surprised that our crow friend hasn't decided to show up after our successful fight with Modor. So not exactly a lot of direction, but we have seen the plains before, so it's definitely going to be where we go next. Not going to rush into it though. So that seems to work okay, and then... yeah, okay, that doesn't. But I sort of want to do that, and then... Why indeed? Why did I have success on this one, but not on this one? I thought having some soil underneath it would help. Oh, hang on. There we go. What is the deal? Okay. And then... again, something similar is happening here. Not quite right. So it's a little bit bigger than what I'd initially planned, but I don't think that's such a bad thing. Yeah, let's check it out from inside here. See what's going on there. Okay, I do need to fix this really small gap here, or I could just ignore it and pretend it doesn't exist. But I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I'll ignore it for now. Yeah, trying to fix this section, though, is a bit frustrating. Let's see. There we go. Alright. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to work as intended, but seems to be okay. And then we sort of just replicate what we had on the left side towards the right side. And again, I'm not entirely sure if it's all symmetrical or not, but I think between now and the next episode, I will actually take a look at a few more tutorials on how to build circular structures and sort of go from there. But anyway, guys, very happy with the episode. We defeated Modor, and that is the main objective well, it has been the main objective for a very long time. So now we are objectiveless, but that's okay. It's probably about time we focused our attention on the house and making sure that everything's as it should be here. So from the boars, the farm, extending the house to actually have some storage, you know, whatever it's gonna be. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. As usual, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.